So this weekend, I saw the very darkly titled No One Will Save You, directed by Brian Duffield and starring Caitlin Dever. The premise shown in the trailers is that this movie is about a woman defending her home from an attacking alien. Now, that is in the movie, and it's a very intense sequence, but the movie goes beyond that after that sequence. And as the movie went on, it just kind of fell out of favor with it. Monster Horror Movie 101 rule is you don't show your monster for the first 30 minutes. This movie does away with that rule immediately, like in the first 10 minutes. So if you're going to be doing something like that, you better have something solid following afterwards. And it just doesn't. This movie's most interesting aspect is that it has virtually no dialogue, which when you see what the movie's going for, actually really works to its favor, but then the movie just runs out of ways to have that naturally happen because the characters come into situations where realistically people would talk to each other and they just don't because, well, the movie hasn't had dialogue up until this point, so why now? After the home invasion sequence, and as the movie goes on, it becomes a psychological think piece about trauma, which, hey, I like psychological horror in my horror movies these days. Actually, my favorite subgenre of horror, but the execution of it is just so subpar and convoluted. This movie is trying to be a cerebral, psychological alien episode of The Twilight Zone. It's just pretentious. Without giving too much away, this movie does have a type of ending I do like in this type of movie, but it's also trying to come off as a happy one rather than a downer ending, but its execution, when you really think about it, is actually really horrible. But the director said he made this ending because he likes his characters to not have downer endings. They want it to be a happy ending. Buddy, there's nothing happy about this. It's horrifying. And not that good either. Typically with these streaming movies, if they're good or bad, doesn't really matter because if you already have the service that it's on, then you're not really wasting any money. You're really just using up your time. So if you feel like this movie would be worth your time, give it a shot. If not, you're not missing anything. Let me know what you thought of No One Will Save You if you saw it already. I've been the Punk with Taco Scribe. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.